apologize.
It's all right.
This was a stunning scene in the Senate today. The presidential nominee that was nominated by President Trump, Lawrence VanDyke, was brought to tears. He was completely composed, and then he was brought to tears over searing claims by the American Bar Association questioning his qualifications and ability to be fair to the LGBTQ community. Correspondent Garrett Tenney has the backstory on this from Washington tonight. Hi, Garrett.
Martha, good evening to you. For decades, the American Bar Association has evaluated all federal judicial nominees, and most are labeled well qualified. But in a blistering letter to the Senate Judiciary Committee, the ABA said President Trump's nominee to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals is not qualified for the federal bench, in part because its evaluation found that Lawrence VanDyke is, quote, arrogant, lazy, an ideologue, and lacking in knowledge of the day-to-day practice, including procedural rules. The ABA's evaluation didn't stop there, though, and went on to suggest that VanDyke would not be fair to members of the LGBTQ community, a claim he got very emotional over when he was asked to respond at today's hearing.
Did you say that you wouldn't be fair to members of the LGBT community?
Senator, that was the part of the letter. I did not say that. I apologize. No, I did not say that. I do not believe that. It is a fundamental belief of mine that all people are created in the image of God. They should all be treated with dignity and respect.
Democrats on the committee are very concerned about the ABA's allegations, though, given that its valuation is based on interviews with 60 people, mostly judges and lawyers, who worked with VanDyke during his 14 years in law. VanDyke, a former Solicitor General in Montana and Nevada who now works for the DOJ, claims the ABA didn't give him a chance to fully respond to the allegations. Several Republicans are now blasting the organization's supposed nonpartisan analysis, pointing out that the person conducting the interview previously donated to VanDyke's opponent when he ran for a state judiciary race in Montana.
All I can say about this letter is that I think it is a shameful exercise in political bias. I have no context or ability to evaluate any of the accusations that are made here.
The ABA has lost its credibility as a neutral arbiter. It should be treated no differently than any other special interest group, which it is.
For context, the Trump administration so far has had more than 160 of its nominees put on the federal bench. 5 of those were also given labels of not qualified by the ABA. And I should also point out, we did reach out to the American Bar Association, and we have not heard back from them, Martha.
Garrett, thank you very much. So an